Alright, so how you all doing, boys? Hope you're doing well night in today's video. Of course, back with another Bloody Elizabeth showcase, and using them this time along with the hijacked GOWTHER, and of course that is with the brand new Holy Relic. I mean, I haven't been this excited for a Holy Relic in quite some time, and honestly it is by far one of the best looking Holy Relics we've had in the game. If you don't know what the Holy Relic does, increase all allies attack related stats by 25% for 2 turns, when the hero's ultimate move gauge is completely filled. So kind of just rushing this GOWTHER to max ult gauge and then just leaving there to kind of help support the rest of your team. This GOWTHER is also going to do a really good job of supporting Elizabeth, not only due to the fact that her passive stacks off other sins, and GOWTHER is obviously a sin, but the passive here increases allies attack related stats by 2% and max HP by 1% each time an ally uses a skill, and obviously all these things help out Elizabeth, especially since she benefits a whole lot more off that max HP stat, having the Flood card, which is really nice. But if you guys don't know what the Elizabeth does, we'll bring up her skills here. The first card inflicts flood damage equal to 500% of attack on one enemy. The second card inflicts damage equal to 275% of attack on all enemies, then deals additional damage equal to 8% of max HP for every orb in the hero's ultimate move gauge. The ultimate, which we have 3-6, inflicts damage equal to 42% of hero's max HP on all enemies, then applies resurrection on allies for 1 turn. Unfortunately, I didn't get it 4-6. I'm going to keep on summoning on this banner, but once you get it to 4-6, it becomes a grey buff, so impossible to remove. And then the passive here, every time one of the applicable allies uses a skill, increases their basic stats by 4%, stacking up to 6 times. At max stacks, applicable allies recover 70% of max HP, then increase all hero stats by 15% for 5 turns, and the applicable characters are the 7 Deadly Sins and the 4 Archangels. So having a look at her gear, I would say the HP crit, or if you like, you could go HP defense for that extra CC, but definitely want to go with the HP gear. And having a look at the closet here, she is completely maxed out. I'm a little sad that I'm missing out on this skin, but I doubt I'll ever get any of those kind of top 100 Guild Wars skins, so this is the team I'm using today. I was unsure whether I wanted the red Sariel Grace on the Elizabeth, or I don't know, I feel like having the green Sariel Grace on GOWTHER is going to be really good. That way we can have Zelch's backline, but let's jump right into it. And sorry, I forgot to put the HP defense gear on the Ludociel, so up to 342,000 now, which is a whole lot better. Here we go, our first opponent, and surprisingly no Elizabeth. I feel like, just due to the fact that this is the day after the actual release of Elizabeth, we should be seeing quite a few more. Fingers crossed that's at least. Who do we want to go for to start this off? I think chipping into Deanne as much as possible might be our best bet, because if you let her build up a whole bunch, she can become way stronger than Trade and Melee even. Level 95 as well. Good to see people actually grinding. I know they did give a free character to level 100, but I mean, I feel like there are going to be quite a few people having even 2 or maybe even 3 characters at that level 100, and a whole bunch of Ellie cards as well, which is really nice. Hopefully we can negate most of the damage. I saw that a whole lot in yesterday's showcase as well. I don't know what's going wrong with Demon Lord Rimmer in this update. But yeah, hopefully we can block out most of this damage through the Sariel Grace. I kind of found the red Sariel Grace on Elizabeth, it wasn't super crazy. I mean, it definitely did help out her damage a whole lot. The effect on here are going to stop the heal back. Let's see, I might stick with this play here. Unfortunately, we aren't going to get any of that HP back. We will still get the stats, which will be nice. But no, we'll hold on to these. Hopefully we can just end up wiping the Deanne next turn if she puts that taunt up. Any more early card? Oh, okay. Not terrible, not terrible. I feel like we are going to have to resort to a Halloween GOWTHER in at least one of these showcases, because I definitely like to see some of the level 3 LE cards, which is definitely going to be rare if we're not using a rank up character. Please survive this turn. Oh, would you look at that? Perfect. No crits from Trader Melee. That's what we love to see. And do we just go full send on him now? Let's go 1, 2, and we could rush an ultimate if we like. That's alright. We're targeting the DN anyway, so we should be good. 200,000 from an AoE, that's not too bad. Level 1 as well, so we can cut us some slack. 200,000 completely wiping Deanne there, and we can start going for the others. The second we get rid of this Rumor, I feel like we are going to be in a... Oh, just as easy. I really wasn't expecting that attack to kill Rumor, goddamn. Yeah, still missing quite a bit of health from those two, but I mean, GOWTHER should get the max passive proccing the Holy Relic, or should I say the max ultimate gauge proccing the Holy Relic in this next turn, and I mean, Elizabeth's pretty close as well. One thing I'm going to miss not using the red Tarmiel is not having that 1 turn of ult seal is going to be a huge downfall. However, we can ult seal with the level 2 Jack of Light, so we should be fine doing that there. Or we could also remove the ultimate gauge, but I feel like this play is just a little bit safer. Why not? We'll go ahead and do both. That'll be max card draw as well. And then we can throw off this Elizabeth ult. Expecting some pretty good damage. I mean, I haven't hit a ultimate yet with all 3 opponents alive on the enemy side, so still a little bit blind as to what she can do at 3-6, but I don't know, I feel like when using an ult rush character, you want the character to just do pure damage with the ultimate. I feel like having the revive effect is almost overkill on a character like this. Let's see though, they're surely not killing GOWTHER, yeah. With the passive and just all the kind of different build-ups you get in this team, once you get to a turn like this, it is going to be so hard to kill this GOWTHER. And I mean, Melee has a whole ton of buffs on him as well, so not like he's lacking any damage by any means. Let's see though. Ellie ultimate, what do we reckon? Maybe 800,000? Wow, a whole lot less. Why did she hit so much harder in yesterday's video then? Damn, that has me so confused now. I mean, we at least killed the traitor melee, so we'll be fine. I mean, maybe the Archangel team really just helps her out that much. And is this the exact same team? It's not the same player because the order's different, but hey, what can you do? We should be able to proc quite a bit of, or at least get a whole lot of GOWTHER ultimate gauge, which would be really nice. I think we're gonna go for the Diane again. Yeah, getting as many of these debuffs out as possible turn 1. If you can stop melee from getting even an extra crit, that is going to save us so much extra damage taken. But yeah, if we could please as well get some merges on the Elizabeth cards, maybe get level 3, that'd also be much appreciated. I've been, like I said previously, I've been trying to do as many of the level 100 raids as possible, and honestly really enjoying it. It's definitely a new form of content. I wouldn't say that the Demonic Beast battles have gotten stale by any means, but just trying something different was really, really refreshing in a way that, I don't know, it's been a hot minute since I've actually had to try in any of these kind of raids, and having to, you know, find a buddy and then actually cooperate with them a little bit and, you know, wait for the rank up, all that stuff. It's been really fun. I've been really enjoying the raid. It is super unfortunate that they are kind of removing the raid glitch where you can pretty much just get infinite buddies for the raid, but it was going to happen eventually, so that's whatever. Once again, the Infect on our team, it's such a strong debuff at this point in the game, and no wonder they're going to use it every single turn. I think I'm just going to spam those 3 new cards we got in, and then once again pray that we get the extra merges on Elizabeth, maxing out the GOWTHER passive. And I think it's 10 turns, is it, that the GOWTHER stacks works up to? I'll have to have another look at that one. Damn, almost killing Diana. Once again, Ludo putting out some real impressive damage. I wonder what we could do. The Jack of Light GOWTHER is obviously 6/6. Do we reckon we could kind of kill? Surely not, right? I just find it crazy how much weaker this GOWTHER's ultimate is than the Purgatory Bond, even though they're both HP-based ultimates, all for the fact that you get this card deletion. Although this character, I do understand, is pretty much entirely meant to be a utility-based character, I don't know if it's that worth it. The Barn ultimate is absurd and pretty much one of the entire reasons why that team is so crazily overpowered. Also, the synergy between all the characters is another big factor, but are we gonna get a forfeit here? I feel like that's kind of... Oh, okay, no, sweet. Let's go... I really like this single target to be able to go into melee, but I have my doubts of this AoE killing the Diane in one attack. Let's see though. Yeah, yikes. That's right though, get rid of Diane and then we can see the GOWTHER ultimate onto Rimmer and Meliodas here. Yeah, no. I might have to change that GOWTHER. Yeah, I'm currently working on my second rotation of Liz, and thank God we out CC'd there. I ended up getting out CC just whilst playing generally by this team yesterday, and man, I got absolutely pummeled. They completely wiped my Ellie turn 1, and man, is that always disappointing. We're gonna go for melee here, because, I mean, you could go for Sigurd or Arthur and kind of remove that triple buff, but just due to the fact that he obviously has the level 100 melee, I think getting rid of him, these two together can't do a crazy amount, and we're getting some pretty good damage with GOWTHER as well. I mean, I joked about it so much when this character actually released, but would you guys be interested in seeing an attack crit Jack of Light GOWTHER? Who knows? I mean, especially with the new Holy Relic and giving those extra increased stats, could be some interesting, who knows? Let's see though. I mean, with the kind of card draw we've got, I don't think we can kill melee with the Ludo cards, but I definitely feel as if though we chuck out these early ones, we should be fine to kill him. Throwing out the Extort there. Yeah, this is probably going to do quite a bit. And then the melee single target after. Ouch, yeah. How much did he get back from that? 49,000. That is a lot. Let's go. This will get us a whole bunch of extra HP back. Unfortunately as well, the Elizabeth buff applies after the 6th card. Otherwise I definitely would have used the single target at the end there. We can kill melee here. That's alright. I probably should have used the AoE first, that way we got a bit of extra lifesteal. There we go, that's not too bad. Hopefully we can get some extra cards so we can get another ultimate before we kill the backline unit. Because I'd definitely like to get at least one ultimate where I see the full kind of damage. Oh, we get the forfeit. And I do think I still have some getting used to when it comes to this actual Elizabeth, because I don't know, a whole lot of these teams and a whole lot of what I feel like I've been used to in Grand Cross is a whole lot of a different playstyle. Who do we want to... Let's go for Maru, considering we have type advantage with the GOWTHER. But yeah, no, I'm so used to using these full offensive teams where I kind of spawn in turn 1 and either just instantly kill a unit or just something along those lines, you know, ranking up. Or I feel like it's very weird to kind of keep my main unit's cards until the 3rd turn. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it's always a good thing trying out something different. Let's see though, sealing the Breath of Bless is going to be really, really good for us. This is what most people would say is played the best team for the Bloody Elizabeth. But I feel like we should do pretty good. I feel like the Jack of Light GOWTHER is going to hard counter this team, along with even characters like Demon Lord Rimuru. I feel like if you use this Elizabeth with, or this team exactly, but replace the Ludocil with the Demon Lord Rimuru, you'd do super well against the one we're versing here. And let's see if we can kill Margaret with those 2 extra cards. I feel like we can do so, especially if Ludocil holds up with that damage he was putting in before. Hey, look at that, easy money. Easy kill on Margaret. And then surely another single target card for Ellie, please. Ah, damn, that's alright. I honestly think here, would we be better off going for the 1 GOWTHER card to max out the ult gauge, or... Nah, that Ellie getting ult is definitely going to be a problem. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't think she has had the same kind of insurmountable amount of power that it feels like she drops with as Trader Meliodas. I feel like kind of like what they did with the Dokkan 7th anniversary, Trader Melly's release was just so absurd. He was so many miles beyond any other unit we've seen in the game, and nothing really compared to him. This Elizabeth definitely compares to him, but I wouldn't say, even if you'd consider her an upgrade, I wouldn't say she is much bigger of an upgrade of a character. I mean, look, she is still just blitzing characters with level 1 cards, but I don't know, she's definitely on that Trader Melly level, which feels good. I don't feel like we need any more power creep for some time now. And our final opponent, a King Diane team. Do we get? Nah, okay, don't get RCC'd. I'm keen to try out this King with the new Elizabeth as well. What do we want to... It is a little unfortunate getting the extra Jack of Light card turn 1. I feel like that'd definitely be our worst starting hand for this team, considering we want to use cards for every single slot for the first 2 turns in order to get that Elizabeth passive maxed out. And obviously merging cards doesn't do so. The level 2 Jack of Light is insanely good, and I mean, if I was versing, or if I was maybe even up against the ult rush kind of team and I was a little worried about getting one-tapped by one of the ultimates, I'd maybe still keep hold of that level 2 just because, I mean, yeah, that ultimate seal is so insanely strong. Another Jack of Light card, goddamn. I mean, I'm not complaining as well. This will get our GOWTHER to max passive, and then we can kind of start blitzing all of these characters once we get into that 3rd turn. And as well, if you guys have made it this far into the video, let me know which one of the Elizabeth skins is your favorite, because I mean, I can definitely understand where some of the interest is in this kind of black and red flame kind of demon one. The green and, is it blue and purple? The kind of like disco skin she has, I feel like is definitely a super popular one as well. The robot one, I feel like not a lot of people like, which, I mean, I suppose I see it. None of her skins pop out to a crazy extent. I feel like she's definitely going to be a character that's going to get at least one more skin. I feel like they've been releasing all these new characters, and at least sometime within the next month of their release, them getting their max cosmetics. So we'll definitely see another skin for her in the near future, but really hoping that one looks just a whole lot better than, I'm not saying any of these ones are bad, but you could do a little bit better, Grand Cross. Honestly, what they did with this Festian here in Trader Meliodas, the sports skins for them, although it is something very different to what we're used to seeing, I loved the addition of those skins. Do we want to... So many Ludo cards, man. This is what's pretty much like all of the time using Ludo, so it's so unfortunate. I really wish they gave him better cards. However, the Rupture card is nice from time to time. This single target card, though, easily could have been better. It easily could have been worse as well. They could have given us some bleed card or some fodder like that. Diane's still with the taunt up. Let's go. Do we just try and full send here and see if we can kill anyone? Do out the Elizabeth card first to kind of break the shields. Can we break the shield and... Oh, okay, that's still really good damage. I'd definitely like to see what a level 3 from Elizabeth could do after a passive proc. Oh, And this GOWTHER is so impressive, man. This Holy Relic and this team in general is helping him out a ton. Look at that, I'm just wiping Deanne with a level 1. There we go, and that just about does it for today's video. As always, a whole bunch of fun using this brand new Elizabeth, and man, this Jack of Light GOWTHER was a ton of fun as well. Definitely going to try and fit in this character in as many of these up and coming showcases, and like I said at the beginning, this Holy Relic just looks so nice for the character. I could probably do a little bit better with the actual character or the GOWTHER on the inside. I don't know, I don't feel like a whole lot of these stand out, but I don't know, I definitely like that. I feel like the purple actually matches the Holy Relic there, but that just about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.